Okay everybody, welcome back to Learn with Minecraft Education. Today I'm going to be showing you an amazing rocket launcher, landmine and minigun add-on by MNO. You can find the link below in the description. This was requested by Tom Hank, so don't forget to leave a comment if you have an idea for an upcoming video. I'll be demonstrating this add-on in Minecraft Education Edition, but it will work in Bedrock and Pocket Edition also. I'll be showing you how to download, install, and how to use. So without any further ado, let's jump in and take a look. Okay everybody, here we are in our link, and we're looking at rocket launchers, landmines and miniguns by MNO, and they've kindly hosted this on MCPEDL for us. Click the link at the bottom, wait for it to get to 100%, and then click get downloads, and then click that file. So bottom left there you can see we have a little file popping up, and we're going to open that in Minecraft Education Edition. Here we are setting up our game. We're going to go to resource packs, and we're going to click on that miniguns and landmines option and activate. Now in the behavior packs it's not there. That is because very kindly it automatically does it for us. There's the behavior pack 2, so let's click play. Now when we hit E, you will be able to scroll down if you're in creative mode, and you will see those 7 new kind of odd looking things. They stand out. That's because they are different. These are our add-ons. So let's pop down our minigun. First one to come out yellow. It's awesome, but we don't want yellow. Let's keep putting them down until we get a color that we like. There's about 5 or 6 different colors here, so keep going, but they all look the same, just a slightly different color. Now our next one is a rocket launcher. In the blurb, this is described as a normal blowy uppy rocket launcher. It causes damage to blocks. Here's an armor piercing rocket launcher, which does not cause damage to blocks. We're going to be testing all of these out on some different hostile mobs very shortly. We're going to pop down a few landmines so you can see those as well. We've got red landmines and yellow landmines, ones that break blocks, ones that don't, and there they all are. Those are all the items in this add-on. So here's our minigun dealing with a few different husks that we've got spawning over there, making short work of them, making absolute mincemeat of them, which is great. And I think we need to turn the heat up a little bit. We need to get some more husks coming out. So let's head over to that command block. So at the moment there's a 30 tick delay. Let's change it to 20 and see if the minigun can still cope. One of them there got some golden armor on. Yeah, it's still coping fine, isn't it? It's doing okay. What we want, ideally, is for the husks to make their way down towards the minigun. Let's change it to 10. Make their way down and start attacking the minigun and see at what stage it becomes overrun. So we want to produce loads. Let's go down to 5 ticks between every command output here. Here we go. Right. So this should kind of eventually overwhelm the minigun. It can't work through that many husks at once. Sure, no, they're starting to catch up, and here we see the first husk doing a little bit of damage to the minigun there, and in time it's become completely overwhelmed. The minigun is no more. It is dust. Let's try spiders. See how a new minigun copes under these circumstances. It's not coping well, is it? The spiders are all over the place. They're tricky customers, these spiders, and the minigun is just completely at a loss of what to do. Let's end the misery for the minigun and kill all of those spiders ourselves with a command. So let's try Ravagers. They're pretty serious beasts, aren't they, the Ravagers? And straight away, the minigun cannot cope with what the Ravagers are bringing, and it's done. It's done. So our wither, let's see. The wither's building up. It's going to blow up, isn't it? I forgot. Right, well, obviously the minigun couldn't cope with that, and the Ravagers, somehow the circuit's been completed to let the Ravagers out as well. Carnage is unfolding in my target zone, shooting arena. So let's build a new one to test out the armor-piercing rockets, and they're doing well. The husks are taking damage, and it's even got time to shoot someone over there as well. So we need to turn up the pace of these husks a little bit, just like we did before. And look at that. Look at the bullets just like railing through those husks. It does give up when the husks get closer to it. It kind of panics a bit. Let's put one here and see it. Yeah, look at that. The railgun of armor piercing. Let's put in one more. Obviously, these rockets are not coping with the amount of husks. But yeah, the armor piercing ones are cool. Let's try it with zombies. They're a bit more chilled out, aren't the zombies? They don't last as long under fire, the zombies, as the husks. And they're proving that straight away. This one's not interested. He's just walking out of the firing squad zone. Target range, that's what it's called. Who's this guy on his back? Yeah, we'll call it a target range, why not? Right, let's get in with some more blowy-uppy rocket launchers. We haven't tried these ones yet. And these ones are doing what they described they would do, which is destroy those dirt blocks on the floor. They're going right down to the bedrock. The shooting range is holding up because that's built of concrete, or it seems to be. No, it is blowing up also. Yeah, it's taking damage too. The shooting range does not look good. The zombies don't look good either, but the rocket... Oh no, I spoke too soon. The rocket is taking a little bit of damage. I think it's dealing damage to itself. Right, let's build a little battle arena. And we'll chuck a load of spiders in the middle of that and see how the rockets cope with this situation. The spiders were tricky customers before, weren't they? The other minigun couldn't really cope. But these ones are doing alright. The spiders are kind of creeping up there slightly, but it's going to take them a while to do enough damage. I think the biggest problem with these rockets is them potentially doing damage to themselves. The spiders have, to be fair to the spiders, they've done a bit of damage. There's a few rockets that have been taken down. We'll summon some skeletons as well. Look at those skeletons! They're just whizzing around in a little tight barrel. They're like stuck there. Let's hit them. Oh, that's sorted, isn't it? Well, here come the skeletons. Let's get rid of all this, because this is just carnage. That's better. Well, let's get an Ender Dragon in here. Now, these rockets don't really seem to be targeting it, so I'm going to attack the Ender Dragon to see if the rockets realise that I need a bit of backup. Yeah, they attacked briefly, very briefly. I don't know if they know what the Ender Dragon is, if they know to. If they're confused by it, or they can't aim up. I don't know, but let's get Ravagers back because they're always fun. And the Ravagers are just soaking up the damage, they're not bothered. The Ravagers can't get up to the rockets, so this is boring. Let's move on. Right, landmines. We've got Mr. C has kindly agreed to join us. He's over there. He's going to be testing out our landmines in the name of science, giving up his life. And we've got a no block destruction landmine. That's not what it's called, it's what I'm calling it. And I put some blocks around it to test. This next one should blow up blocks. Yeah, it really works. It's blown up a lot of blocks. Let's put up one of the non-primed ones. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, Mr. C. You're taking some damage today. The yellow ones are good. They're the ones that do not blow up blocks. Put them near your base. Let's see. I mean, Mr. C is a passive mob, technically. So if he attacks the rocket launcher, yeah, it doesn't like it. It sticks up for itself, which is what we want. Right, let's keep Mr. C very still and see if the landmines still are activated. Yeah, okay. And let's test out the difference. This is 3 blocks distance from a landmine. It's taking its time. No, there we go. Goodbye, Mr. C. And let's try 4 blocks. 4 blocks seems to be safe. A safe distance. So we're going to get Mr. C to edge forward here. Just until that landmine is activated, just creeping forward. Yeah, didn't take much. And there is the landmine. Right, so let's finish up by just having a crazy, like, all mobs versus all things with a battle arena. There's a few villagers in the middle there looking a bit nervous. And we'll finish up there. I mean, I really like this mob. I think it's awesome for things like base defense. Awesome for things like a tower defense game or something like that would be really cool. Just playing around with them, to be fair. I had loads of fun making this video. Just playing around with these different miniguns and seeing what they can do to the different mobs is awesome. Now, I will be back later in the week with some more videos just like this. Remember, the link to today's mod was in the description. And I'll see you all later in the week. Have a good one.